Ali McNeil's replacement may come in the shape of former All-Pro and Pro Bowl fucking mammoth of human being.
Giant person.
A guy that I want to hear in free agency both the past 2 years.
He's the Black Dan Skipper.
Calais Campbell. Defensive tackle of the Miami Dolphins currently. I guess there were talks during the trade deadline that, if you want to go to contender, because it wasn't looking too great for them. Nick, you're a Dolphins guy. And, no, he said, I made a commitment to play with you guys, and we're still alive for the playoffs. Let's get it. However, he was told, if we don't make the playoffs, we'll do you the favor of allowing you to be released and go compete with a competitor because he's old.
Yeah.
However, despite him being old, Spenny, I just pulled it up here during the commercial break.
He's got, 4 sacks?
The man ranked 7th among 214 defensive tackles in the NFL this year. PFF grade of 83.4. Don't care about PFF grades. However, 4 sacks in the season from the interior offensive line. 33 solo tackles and 1 forced fumble, 7 assists, and an 86.6 run grade. If this happens, this is the most team of destiny fucking team I've ever witnessed in my life. And I'm happy and grateful that it's my Detroit Lions. Calais Campbell, please take that and go. Miami Dolphins, please lose this weekend so we can land Calais Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, if Calais Campbell comes to the Detroit Lions, that would be like a miracle.
It's crazy.
That would literally be a miracle. That would be exactly what this team needs. A player that can play the interior, can rush the passer at a high level, and is very good in the run game as well. Like, he's not Ali McNeil. He's still an older guy, but that would be just absolutely beautiful if you could go out there and get Calais Campbell. I don't want to say for free, but it would be for free because you could just – oh, my God, dude.
I mean, we're sitting here talking about a bargain bin Sue who hasn't played in 2 years. If you get Calais Campbell, again, ranked 7th among 214 other defensive tackles right now.
I want it.
Nick, you're a Finns guy. You had to watch him a few times this year.
I mean, fellas, I've wanted Calais Campbell for a while now, and this is what type of vet you want on your team in that locker room. And with everything that's gone, the way, and our players are saying the right things when they get in the interviews. They're saying and next man up, and we'll be ready. But at some point, instead of getting a practice squad guy to get a 15-plus year veteran in Calais Campbell, who has 10 tackles for loss this year, fellas.
Yeah.
10 TFLs. What did I say this defense needs to do, fellas? Cause turnovers. How do you do it? You get people in 2nd and long, 3rd and long, make them throw the football. You start blitzing. You let Kirby and Brian Branch go get them, fellas.
And
Calais Campbell could be a massive upgrade to this Detroit Lions team that I think would put me in a lot better mood if we did get him.
Steve Wild says if he's subjected to waivers, we wouldn't be able to get it. He won't be. They'd just buy him outright and then let him choose where he wants to go.
Because he wants to go to a contender.
Because he wants to go to a contender. Yeah, they wouldn't put him on waivers to let him get picked up by somebody that isn't going to be a contender.
And let me reread the report, actually, just to be sure on that one. Because it is coming from, of course, it's coming from David Ferrones. He is a reporter from the Miami Dolphins. The tweet reads, Calais Campbell said he would never live with any regret over not taking the chance to get traded from the Miami Dolphins at the deadline. But he did say it's possible, if Miami is eliminated, to have some conversation about getting waived before season's end to finish elsewhere. So, waiver, you would be subject to claims.
Waive, you would be subjected to claims for sure.
Okay, that's different then.
That is different. But that's not – then just another team could pick him that's not a contender. Another team could grab him.
Yeah.
Can you turn down a waiver request?
That's a great question. No, I don't think you can.
So I don't think they would just waive him because then anybody could pick him up. I think they would just buy him out outright and then allow him to choose where he wants to go.
Let me see something real quick. With Daniel Jones, no, he got waived because no one wanted to pick that up.
Nobody wanted to pick up his salary.
I'm pulling up his contract real quick to see if he could get straight cut and not affect him as bad. Because that would be ideal. I hate that we brought this up, the fact of it.
That would be the best case scenario, and it wouldn't even be close.
It's just cut.
Yeah, just to get him cut. If you can get Calais Campbell, that would be the best case scenario for this team.
So if I'm looking at this is pre-June. Is that next June or this June that just passed?
Probably next June.
It has to be this.
No,
it has to be this June.
Yeah, this June.
Okay, post-June, they would save $2 million. They cut him, just straight up.
Just straight up cut him?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
he's going to get cut.
Steve Wild says, no, that's the rules. No, I mean, the 49ers
Nick,
just straight up cut, what's his name? The guy that walked off the field, Devondre Campbell.
They didn't.
They didn't waive him.
So they played so to fuck him, so he couldn't go to a contending team, and then fuck them possibly. If they made the playoffs. They suspended him for the last 3 games into the off season. So he's on the team like contractually, but he's suspended, obviously due to whatever you would call that, detrimental to the team detrimental, whatever the fuck you call that.
Yeah, conduct detrimental to the team.
Detrimental. Yeah, he's suspended for the last 3 games of the season.
Damn. They're holding his ass.
Yeah, that's what he gets, though.
He deserves it for sure.
And all those players are pissed off by that, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Which deservedly so.
Rightfully so, yeah. That was a pussy move.
I mean, you got 2 guys on that team that lost their children this year that are still showing up to practice.
Dude got shot. One of the guys got shot.
Yeah, you're right. Guy got shot.
Fucking
one guy
rookie
lost
got
his daughter.
shot, dude.
Yeah, Tre'Davious Ward, I think that's what he said, too. He's like, man, I'm here every day. And he had to say what he's been through. We know what he's been through.
Yeah.
He lost a child.
He lost his child.
And he said that's some sucker shit. Nick, you about to say something?
That's good for them. Fuck him. Yeah,
fuck him. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody would pick him up, honestly.
No, I bet that somebody would, but like
the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns would.
The Raiders.
We're not in like need for it either. He's more of a pass rushing linebacker anyway, right? Campbell.
We're not taking Devontae.
That's funny. Both these guys are both last name Campbell. Calais Campbell, Devontae Campbell.
Yeah.
Don't get it mixed up. We're talking about Devontae Campbell, the dumbass from the 49ers.
No, Calais Campbell. Calais
Campbell's who we want on the squad.
Nobody wants Devontae Campbell.
That would be. And I watched the podcast. I sent to you, Nick, because I know you listen to podcasts for the day while you're working. Did you catch that at all? The Hutchinson one? Well, Hutch, I guess immediately following like the injury, like in the room, the doctor told his dad like he could be back for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and
that's been the timeline the whole time.
It switched his fucking mindset right away because like that gave him something to push forward to, something to like be happy about instead of just doom and gloom. Like, oh, I missed out on the season, blase. I could be back for the Calais Campbell. Aiden Hutchinson,
Calais
Alex
Campbell
Anzalone,
would be a dream. It would
Carl
be a dream.
Davis. I mean, we don't know what's happening with the Monty yet. The Avengers are assembling, boys, for that Super Bowl.
Yeah, Calais Campbell would be a dream. A lot of things would have to go right for the Detroit Lions if they wanted to get Calais Campbell. So we'll see what happens. But if there's a possibility of them grabbing him, yes, they have to.
Wouldn't he want to go to, like, not just a contender, but somewhere he knows he would get meaningful snaps? Like, that, like we desperately need a Calais Campbell right now. Like, he could be a massive piece and a reason why this team gets to a Super Bowl and wins a Super Bowl. I mean, Calais Campbell, I don't want to get my hopes up because this is pipe dreaming. He's still on the Dolphins right now. Let's not, say anything otherwise. But if he does get cut, God, this would be just the biggest news in the world, especially with the kind of week we're having with all these injuries coming out.
It's crazy. Like this, if it happens, man, team of destiny.
Team of destiny for sure if they get Calais Campbell.
Something positive, would just be so great right now.
Be
I
very
just feel
good.
like I've been trying to get in a better mood all week.
It's
just
impossible.
Lining up with
It's
like
impossible.
the Bears, it's been tough.
Like we're gonna slaughter the Bears.
I know. We noticed we haven't even talked about that.
We
yet.
are going
40.
We are going to slaughter the Bears.
He's back.
I'm just so sad.
I just know we're for sure beating them. I don't even give
Yeah,
they fucked them.
they are mailing it in, dude.
They're numb to losing at this point.
Yeah.
They really are. Because usually you see like a team get their ass fucking kicked the way they did against San Francisco 49ers, and
They show some fight.
Yeah,
Division
nothing.
division opponent.
They came out. I don't want to say the last days ago, but they're dumb. They're a bad coach team. Even when Eberflus was there.